going on YouTube? Keena Renee here, and I'm back with another video for you. If this is your first time here, my channel Keena is all about sharing facts and fun for content creators, entrepreneurs, and notary loan signing agents of all kinds. So go ahead, do what you do, give this video a thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe to my channel. Hit that notification bell because you are not going to want to miss any of my uploads. All right, I know it's been about a week, guys. Listen, I took a full week off because but I am back with another upload, and this actually was a question that was posed in my comments, and I thought it was such a great question and a great video topic for me to talk about, which is the various different type of mortgage products you will come across as a notary loan signing agent. Now, okay, mainly right now, I'm just going to keep it a buck. It's a certain market right now. It's definitely a seller's market. But when you are training as a notary loan signing agent, these are the different type of products that you're going to want to know how to do. Some of these I have not done yet, just simply because it's not in the market yet. You know, it's just not something that's popular that people are doing to save them their coin during this panorama. I'm just going to touch on them and kind of briefly talk about, you know, different projects. It's gonna be a very short video, guys, because I don't think it's up to me to go into detail for each product. Is if you take your notary loan signing training with Mr. Mark Wills, the loan signing system, Mark actually has a breakdown of all of these, which I highly suggest that you actually do that and watch this video too, and then, you know what I'm saying. So anyway, let's get right into it. Okay, so the first one I want to talk about is the obvious one, that is refinances. Refinancing right now is super popular. Okay, there's different types of refinances. You have a cash out, you have an refinance when it's an investment property, which is a little bit different, but your standard regular schmegler old refinance, very basic packages are usually anywhere between, I would say on the low end it could be like 90 pages up into 160, 180, 200 plus. Okay, the number of pages in the package usually depends by the loan type and if it's a hybrid signing. Now, if it's a hybrid loan signing, that means that part of it was done online, so they actually went online on a computer and signed most of the documents, and then there's a part of the loan package that needs the wet signatures, which is what you will be doing when you go to the signing appointment. You begin these wet signatures. All right, so your standard refinance, somebody is refinancing their property so that they can get a lower interest rate, or if they have a cash out refinance, they want to get some money back. That's mainly the two that I've come across. Or like I said, if it's an investment property, and the difference with the investment properties is that there's no notice of right to cancel, so they don't have that 3-day recession period. But for a regular refinance, a regular loan, a conventional loan, you're going anywhere, like I said, you're in the 140 sweet spot as far as pages. Now, if it's a VA loan or FHA loan or any of those other loans that have other documents, then you have to tack on those additional documents that's required for that loan type. Okay, some lenders just have extremely long packages with extra pages. Okay, that's not something we can control. That also has to do with the how many pages, because sometimes lenders or title may just have a whole bunch of pages charged, just like why is it in here. Sometimes documents have duplicates, which you will very often see in these loan packages. You will see duplicate sheets. I always say get them signed, okay, unless they say otherwise. If it's a duplicate, just have the signer sign it. I don't know why, and it's not for you to explain why there's a duplicate copy of this form. Just have them sign it. Let me get a drink. So that's the refinance. Next up, I want to talk about purchases. So when somebody is purchasing a home, very simple, straight to the point as well. So purchases are usually around the size of a refinance package. They're typically a little bit smaller just because, you know, purchases, you don't have a recession period or anything. It's pretty straightforward. It's a lot of the same forms. It's not too, to me, it's not too different from a refinance. This person is buying their home or sometimes their first home. So for me, I always, you know, that's a big accomplishment when a person buys a home, especially if you know if it's their first home. You know, you kind of want to make it a little special. That's why, you know, sometimes I may bring gifts or something like that if I know it's the buyer's first first home purchase. Now, sometimes with purchases, the real estate agent is going to be there, which is perfectly fine. They're not there to, they're not there to overshadow you, at least not here in my state. But sometimes they will be there, especially if it's first home buyer or like a new build or something along those lines. The real estate agent will more than likely be at the signing, and the house that, if you're called to sign at the house, that house is usually empty because they just built it or they just moved in. So you're not gonna have a nice fancy table to sit at. That's why I always say, always be prepared as a notary loan signing agent, because you never know what you're gonna walk into. Don't automatically think you're gonna be sitting at a table. Some people don't got furniture. Just gonna keep it up. Next, I'm going to talk about buyers and sellers. Now, I love me a good buyer or seller package, y'all. Listen to me. Those packages are usually no more than 50 pages. I haven't seen a buyer or a seller package over 50 pages. It's usually in the 30 to 40 page range, but I'm giving 50 pages just to be on the safe side. There's a lot of forms within the buyer and seller package that really you can't really explain. It really, I always tell them, talk to your attorney, because most of the times they do have an attorney that's representing them in the transaction. So whether they're selling the home to somebody else, or they're buying it, more than likely they have an attorney. And I always just refer the borrower or the signer for them to call their attorney, or whoever they receive guidance from during this transaction. Like, you're literally just there to sign and notarize. Buyers and sellers usually take no more than 20 minutes. If you're there longer than 20 minutes for a buyer seller package, that's just like, usually that's how long it takes. 30 minutes max, but 20 minutes I'm usually out of there for a buyer seller package. Once I get another one of those, I'm probably going to do a video on it. Those documents that are in there, the most common thing, the most important, I guess, for a loan signing agent is the settlement sheet. So there will be like a settlement sheet, which is, I guess, kind of like the Ulta, but it doesn't look like an Ulta. It's literally a settlement sheet, debits, credits, and it just kind of breaks down the cost and everything during the transaction. So whether if it's a buyer, this is what they're paying. If it's a seller, this is the amount that they are receiving, that they sold the home in this transaction. So very straightforward. I love those. Absolutely love them. I will take those any day of the week because they're so short. As far as cost wise, I usually charge anywhere between $100 to $150, depending on the location for doing buyer or seller packages. Next thing I want to talk about is loan modifications. Now, loan modifications are super easy. I suggest anybody, if you just need to get comfortable being at the loan signing table, or just going to people's homes and being a notary loan signing agent, start off taking loan modifications. Loan mods are so easy. It's like 20 pages, 2 to 4 maybe notarizations, very simple. So what a loan modification is this person is modifying their mortgage loan. So they may have missed a couple of payments or whatever the case may be, and they're moving those payments to the end of their loan so that now their loan amount is different. Okay, so that's essentially what a loan modification is. You will see those a lot, definitely a lot with elderly, or I'm not gonna say elderly, I'm gonna say older borrowers that are a little bit older. I did a lot of those at the beginning of the pandemic. So I actually don't see those too often anymore. So I'm not sure about your area, but where I'm at, I don't see those come across as often as they were at the beginning of the panty. Again, this is just for my area because, as I always say on this channel, it depends on where you're located. It depends what it's like in your area where you live. For me, it's still a whole bunch of refinances, buyers and sellers, a lot of sellers more so than buyers. 9 times out of 10, something comes through, it's definitely going to be a seller. You can get business anywhere. Okay, the reason why we say signing services so often when you're first starting out, because it is an easy way just to start making money and to get business. Mainly through signing services, I get a lot of refinances. Most of the time when I get a buyer or a seller, it's coming from a direct client, but that's just more motivation for you to go out here and start marketing your services direct. That's just what that means to me, okay? That's what that says to me, because I like to do stuff that gets me in and out under 30 minutes, okay? I don't know about you, okay? But for me, if I can do something and it gets me in and out in 20-30 minutes tops, that's the way to go. So there is other products out there. There's HELOCs, there's reverse mortgages. I'm not going to touch on those just simply because I have not done those, okay? I have not done a HELOC. I rarely come across it in signing services or whatever business. I've probably have maybe seen a request in my full year as a signing agent like once or twice for a HELOC, and the one time I did get a request for a reverse mortgage, it was listed as a reverse mortgage, and I actually took it because I wanted to actually do one. It turned out to be a refinance, so I guess right now is just not the market for those. Yeah, that's my roundup. All right, you guys, so I hope you found this video helpful. Please, okay, listen, I got my drink. I'm not gonna tell you what I'm drinking on, but if you know me, then you know, okay? If you enjoyed this video, please give this video a thumbs up. Share it with somebody that you know that is looking to get into the notary loan signing agent business. Trust me, I still tell people, even though people saying that it's crowded, listen, honey, boo-boo, child, it don't matter, okay? This is still a great business to start and get into, as if you want to do it part-time. People are doing great with it part-time. If you have any questions about the business, click the link in my description box to sign up for a one-on-one consultation with your girl, okay? If you have any questions, I'll be sure to provide you all the knowledge that I have. You know, it's officially, 1 year. I took my first signing August 11th of 2020. It was a loan mod, and I am going to post this video probably on the 11th or the 10th. I don't know yet. Haven't decided, okay? To commemorate my 1 year in this business, okay? And it's just been so great. And yeah, just hit me up if you have any questions. Links in the description box below. My affiliate link for Mark's course, the loan signing system, the course that I took to get started in this business, is also in the description box below. Please let Mark know that I sent you, okay? Let him know that I sent you. Hey Mark, shout out to you. Thank you for liking my TikTok videos. You can follow me on TikTok. I'm providing tips over there as well in short form. I actually really like TikTok. I'm saying YouTube, okay? I like TikTok because it's short and sweet to the point, and people seem to really take in information that way. But I will never leave my YouTube fam. I will absolutely never, ever, ever leave my YouTube fam. That's just not happening, okay? It's just not happening. So, cheers! Cheers, you guys. Cheers, and I'll see you in the next upload. Peace.